In this video, I'll be showing you how to dynamically import data from one Google spreadsheet into another. So for the purposes of this video, I have here a very simple data set that contains financial stock price information for across a number of years. And I have here around 8,800 rows of data that I essentially want to import into a second spreadsheet. And so I want to do this dynamically, that is without copy pasting the data or using any sort of manual solution. So in order to do this in Google Sheets, you can use the function import range. Just type in import range, and this will take in two inputs. So first is the spreadsheet URL, and the second is the range of the data. So for the spreadsheet URL, you just need to copy paste this source data here, and there's no need to include the last part of the URL which says edit. So just need to copy paste the main URL here, and make sure to enclose this in quotes, just like this. And then for our second input, it's the range of the data. So this is basically the tab and the columns and rows that you want to include when you import the data. So in our case, this data set sits in the raw data tab. So I'm just going to type in raw data, and again, make sure to enclose this in quotes, exclamation, and then I just want to import columns A to G. And so I can type that in here, A until G, and then hit enter. It's going to load for a while, and there you have it. So it was able to populate the same data that I have in this spreadsheet into this second spreadsheet. So sometimes when you hit enter here, it's going to allow you, it's going to ask you to allow access from this Google spreadsheet. So you just need to click allow, and as soon as you do that, it's going to populate the data. So in order to test this out, we could make an update to this data set and see if that same update is reflected over here. So for instance, if I were to add a new row of data here, let's just make this 2018, for example. And so as soon as we added this, we can go over to our second spreadsheet, and you can see that the same row was automatically added into the second spreadsheet as well. So I didn't have to copy paste anything. This was dynamically added into the second spreadsheet, and this is because we use the import range function. So I think this is a very helpful function if you're trying to basically gather or consolidate data from multiple spreadsheets into one place, into one spreadsheet. And so you can use this import range function. Or another example is if you have a very huge spreadsheet that contains confidential information, and you just want to share a portion of that spreadsheet with someone. And so you could use the import range function to just pull in whatever you need. So again, I think from a data management standpoint, it's not exactly best practice to have multiple locations for the same data, but when using spreadsheets, I think there are exceptions to the rule where you often need to like move data around, and so using import range can save you a lot of time when trying to do that. So I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe.